Welcome back to Coastal Chaos 2019. We have game number 11 upon us, the 5 p.m.-ish game here at Coastal Chaos 2019, a WFTDA recognized tournament. I am Beautiful Banshee.
And I am Brady Punch.
Hey, so we're going to have a lot of fun on this call because obviously we have fun and we take the party wherever we go.
We do.
However, we have a pairing of Hellions of Troy Roller Derby, the Hellions ranked 168 in the WFTDA, up against the Anchor City Rollers Club's Halifax Harbor Grudges, hailing from Nova Scotia, our neighbors to the north. They are currently unranked. So, yes, in for a treat, I believe.
I am willing to bet, though, that they are going to land somewhere in the low 100s, if not higher than that, because they are a force to be reckoned with. And I know they have more games to play, but I see them going places.
Yeah, and it's great when you have the unexpected element. And I think that's what Halifax is bringing to Coastal Chaos 2019, and a lot of fun, too. I know I caught part of the game earlier when I came in this morning. They had started things off, I believe it was against Black Rose. So, I thoroughly enjoyed seeing them out on the track earlier, and let's see what they have in store. But would you like to introduce one of our teams?
I would love to introduce the Hellions of Troy. I don't know if you saw, Banshee, but my eyeshadow today is Hellions of Troy colors.
Yes, the neon pink and green. Gotta love it.
So, on the Hellions of Troy, we have 05 Jezebel in Hell, 08 Betty Rage, 127 Sassy Sutton, 13 Goldie Blocks, 14 Ruthless Bader Ginsburg, 17 Abby Road Rash, 21 Lil Wheezy, 2479 Slammy Whipchester, 444 Bonnie Doom, 46 Fallen Angel, 653 The Bloody Baroness, 70 Rapunzel, my personal favorite, 73 Wavy Bones, 84 Mizzy C, 934 Die Again Alley.
Excellent. And so those are your Hellions. They're wearing black today up against the Anchor City Rollers Club Halifax Harbor Grudges in white with blue accents. And we'll bring you their roster shortly. We have Tank jamming for Halifax.
And Tank through on the outside.
Right up that outside line.
They are so amazing.
Yes. And they snag lead to get started. The pack picking up some speed.
Wavy Bones out now for Halifax. Ooh, sliding around that turn, but she's able to maintain her balance.
And a Tank with a straightaway jump. Picking up, let's see if we have, that is 4 points.
Indeed it
drawing
is.
first blood for Halifax Harbor Grudges.
As Ad Destroyer said, it is almost Derby o'clock. It is Derby o'clock. Ding, ding, ding.
Derby o'clock is now. Oh, a high catastrophe. But yes, so your jammer pairing right now, she loves it when you call her Big Papa, number 100 for Halifax. And who do we have for Hellions?
It looks like...
Oh, we have 84, Mizzy C.
84, Mizzy, okay.
Yes, I know. It was a little tough because the way that she was positioned off the line.
The wrinkles of the jersey.
Yes.
Oh, but she did not successfully complete that apex jump. And it looks like Big Papa has taken the lead. And out now is Mizzy C.
Now, a force to be reckoned with, as observed in her game earlier with the Hellions against Bay State Brawlers, seeing a strong representation. But back to the track, let's see, Big Papa picks up 4, the pack right in front of us in turn 4. Mizzy C makes quick work of getting out, 4 points for the Hellions.
Big Papa coming up against the Hellions wall, but immediately knocks down number 17, Abby Road Rash. I believe I heard something about a penalty, but I am not seeing anybody headed to the box. The house announcers are very loud tonight, which is good.
Yes. Well, it's important that they are heard. And, if they're not loud, well, just check out the fun fashion choices of our jammers.
Yes.
We have rainbow shorts.
That is Raging Radish. Yes. And then we have my Derby surrogate sister, Rapunzel.
I love it. All of the glitter, all of the Derby kiss happening.
Wonder Woman. Ooh, a hard knock to the outside by number 55. That is, I believe, Pillow Fight.
Yes, Pillow Fight. Deceiving with a little bit of weight behind.
They are strong, though.
Behind that
and Rapunzel with lead. You go, girl.
Okay, in the backstretch currently we have the Hellions defense working on Raging Radish, who has pushed up and through, able to get out and spins out of the pack.
This turn has given people some trouble just now.
Right, but Radish able to maneuver it quite well. No pass, no penalty, or no point, no penalty, I should say, for Rapunzel. So only 3 on that pass instead of 4. So that takes the Hellions to 7 to Halifax's 10.
I did not see. Was there a skater down? And that's why she didn't get it?
No. I believe that she didn't get quite around the skater.
Okay.
But I could be mistaken. Okay. There was a lot happening right in front of us.
There was. All right, we've got 9-3-4. That's Diagon Alley up against Tank for Halifax. Now, the last time Tank played, I noticed that the opposing team picked up quite quickly on Tank's momentum, and they would line up wheels to the line to prevent Tank from gaining that momentum so that they could get through the line quickly. But it looks like, speaking of Tank is now in the penalty box.
Yes, Tank received an illegal contact penalty, so that's why they're having a seat. But right now, Power Jam in favor of Hellions with Diagon Alley taking lead. And right now, the Halifax defense working to detain Diagon Alley, but really not able to hold for long. 4 points up.
I gotta say, I'm loving this color scheme right here with the pink and black. It's like my favorite.
It is your jam
it's a
entirely.
Very cool star helmet patchy there.
All right, so we do have right around the jammer line at the front of the pack, Halifax able to sweep out Diagon Alley, driver back to the jammer line.
A hit to the outside by Bonesy.
Yes, Tank being driven to the infield, but they're back again up against the wall from Hellions of Troy, and quickly juking and doing what they can to get around, but it is Wavy Bones able to
another hit by
knock out
Bonesy.
Tank.
I nicknamed her Bonesy. She said she's okay with it.
I like that you checked.
Yes, I did. I checked again with her because she was got a lot of penalties one time, and I said, I hope I didn't jinx you by asking you about your penalties, because she did end up fouling out. She's like, it's okay, I forgive you. So she's very sweet and forgiving.
She's very nice, yes. And so we're seeing the jam called off by Diagon Alley. And a total, let's see how many points.
Looks like
unanswered 12 points for Hellions to 0 for Halifax. So, of course, the lead change occurred 19-10 with Hellions on top. And let's just do a quick rundown of our skaters. For Anchor City Rollers Club, Halifax Harbor Grudges, 0 Box Blocker, 100 Big Papa, who is taking the line with the star right now, 1491 Needy Gonzalez, 16 Block and Decker, 314 Yabba Dabba Doom for Tank, 42 Great Big Fire, 50 Beth from Above, 507 Raging Radish, 55 Pillow Fight, 5616 Scary Fisher, 60 Zoom Zoom, 92 Bloxy Heart, and 94 Lavender Menace.
All right, and just to update you on what happened, Big Papa did get lead, but close behind was number 84, and that is Mizzy C. So that forced the call off before she could get any points. Oh, I'm sorry, she got 2 points, and before Mizzy could get any points. Clarification statement. Let's take this time to announce some of our refs for this game.
Yes.
We have Emma Goldmangle, Toxic Narcotic. These are NSOs.
your
Toxic
NSOs.
Narcotic, Jailer Swift, Slammerous, Kinky Linky, Frau Blucher, Velocity Raptor, Thunder Bunny, Emma Goldmangle, Bratty Sorass Rex. Let's get to the action, and then we'll get to the
Wavy
refs.
Bones securing lead for the Hellions. Meanwhile, back on the track, we've got Zoom Zoom, who ended up picking up a low block call, so it is a power jam. Yep. And Wavy Bones fighting through the defense from Halifax and able to do so pretty quickly. 4 points up for Wavy Bones.
Another one of Halifax's blockers to the box. That looks to be Block and Decker.
Also, we have quite a few members of the Halifax roster who appear to be committed to the Crop Top Won't Stop team, and I support that.
Blake 13 says, attention deficit disorder is my all-time favorite zebra.
Oh, no.
Who Destroyer?
No. Oh, attention deficit destroyer. Okay, we follow.
Oh, I was like, who is Pooh Destroyer?
zoom back to the track. So we're seeing right before the pivot line quite a mishmash of blockers, but Wavy Bones at the back working around to the line on the tippy toes and able to get around Halifax. So an additional 4 points. That takes Wavy Bones to 15 thus far.
Wow, was that the biggest point jam we've had?
Biggest scoring jam for the Hellions and out of the entire game so far, but also that's for 2 jams that Hellions have managed to accrue a significant amount of points and hold Halifax scoreless.
For the Halifax Register again. That is 934.
Okay, so we were just double checking something with Lady Lana, who is so kindly providing
Tidbits.
great tidbits of information, but also our camera operator and doing a fantabulous job.
She is a lovely lady, Lana.
Yes, and thanks again to New England Roller Derby Report, aka Nerd Derby, here on twitch.tv/Nerd Make sure you tell your friends to subscribe and follow. And thank you, Blake 13. We appreciate you.
All right, looks like we've got Tank on the line for Halifax, lining up next to Diagon Alley.
And plain old Jim chiming in from the Hellions of Troy contingent, saying just got back from Endgame. Doesn't look like I missed much. Well, I don't know, but I hope you enjoyed Endgame.
No
I know you sat there
spoilers, Jim.
No spoilers, but I understand it was 3 hours and 1 minute long.
Are you kidding
Not
me?
kidding. Not kidding. Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
But
How can I not take a pee break during that? I mean, I don't want to miss any of it, so I
That's
better not
called
drink anything.
Don't have a beverage during the movie.
Correct.
Snacks only and nothing you could choke on. Okay.
Ooh,
but
big
speaking of-
hit by Box Blocker to Diagon Alley to the outside, allowing Tank to get lead jammer status. Wow.
Now, Diagon Alley just breaking the pack. Tank, they are making quick work, zigzagging and getting through. 4 points to their credit. Tank calls it doing the job. It's 17 points for Halifax at current, so exactly half of Hellions of Troy's score, 34.
Look at this. Judge Advocate says they actually have spoiler-free online guides for Endgame about what times are safe to go pee without missing anything.
Thank you, Judge
What
Advocate.
in the world?
I will look that up. Well,
Put
listen,
that
you can-
link there,
You
please.
can find everything on YouTube, dear. Totally. I am not surprised.
Yeah, Box Blocker is not messing around, T-Star 90.
Okay,
Faux show.
Missy C is your jammer of record for the Hellions, and her opposition is none other than Big Papa pushing up on the Hellions defense at the front of the pack, and it is Big Papa.
Put your hands in the air if you's the lead jammer. Tried to make it rhyme. Sorry, I am so sorry for
you
that.
know, I've got some good ones for you later on,
yeah,
but I'm trying
excited.
to save it.
Reserve them, spread them out.
You know, you gotta very gently,
Throw 'em
break
in
those
there.
out.
Oh no!
And that did not look fun for Missy C because
looked
she
like
hit
she
the
was trying
boards.
to block a ref there.
Well,
Oh,
she
no.
actually hit the hockey boards.
Oh.
All right, we had a cutting the track penalty assessed to Missy C, and Big Papa fighting it out against the last 2 Hellions that are at the
Very nice bridging by the Hellions here. They are very aware of the pack.
1-2-7. Let's see, who was that? That was Sassy Sutton putting in work with number 21, Lil Weezy. Effective blockers throughout the event. And meanwhile, this tentative pack in turn 4 was waiting for Big Papa to arrive. She engages the back of the Hellions line, and her offense, for some reason, doesn't seem to be able to push through, but she's continuing to work at it. Her pivot up there to help. But back to the track, we've got Missy C. And springing past the apex, but I do believe she's got to cycle back. Yes. And 4 points for Big Papa. A total of 8 thus far. That takes Halifax to 25 points to Hellions 34. But right now, the braced 2-wall of Halifax blockers anxiously awaiting the arrival of Missy C in hopes to shut her down.
Ooh, we will make sure that we tell Jezebel and Hill that you say hello, Blake and Liliana. We will pass that message along.
The Moobot slapped Judge Advocate in the group for trying to share the P-break guide for
Sorry.
Endgame, but we appreciate your efforts anyway.
Moobot is heavy-handed.
Moobot is heavy-handed. Well, you know, it's all for the integrity of the broadcast, after all, because we like to make sure that WFTDA member leagues are able to share high-quality content
Yes.
at the WFTDA recognized tournaments, such as Coastal Chaos 2019 this weekend.
I think this tofu here is high-quality content. It is delicious.
Okay, so the hospitality room, let's just talk about that.
Amazing.
Rock Coast Rollers, excellent hosts. And, yeah, the hospitality can't be beat. We
Sorry
love
if you
them.
guys are hearing a little ASMR chewing here.
It's not me, it's Brady, but it's okay.
That's a whole different channel.
We'll forgive you. Chad just said, because you couldn't hear him and we're chuckling, that there's a whole other channel for that.
I could do that.
Here's some chewing for you guys.
No.
Sorry.
Make it stop. Hey, you know what? You could have a lucrative side gig.
Oh,
to help.
gosh.
You know what? We could fund our derby travels
Yes,
with it.
we
Yes.
could. Let us know if you'll support us.
All right. Now, bringing it back to some serious derby business right now. That is Wavy Bones versus Raging Radish off the line. And of course, if you're just joining us in the middle of our silly, we have, I apologize. I looked at the scoreboard instead of looking at the number on the jersey. It's Tank. Tank is the jammer of record for Halifax.
But it is Wavy Bones
Yes.
who has lead. It looks like Tank was holding their mouth. Not sure what happened there.
Well, you know, sometimes depending on the height of your opposition, you can take a shoulder to the
That's
face.
true. And Tank is not the tallest. And there are some pretty tall gals out there.
No, I will say, Tank does some pretty great juking, and
Yes.
I think sometimes when they get low, and this happens to anyone who is of not necessarily the tallest stature, and it can happen to the tall folks too when they get low. You take a digger either to the chin or the throat. It's never fun.
Ooh, Rapunzel took a digger to the throat yesterday, and actually the game had to stop because she was in the middle of the track. But luckily she was able to recover. But it was a little scary because she had kind of lost her breath, and her trachea was just shocked.
That's never fun, but
No.
that's a good thing. We have excellent medical staff who
Yes.
are able to assist, and
Thank
she's on
you,
track
medical
today.
staff. Shout out.
Diagon Alley taking lead for Hellions up against Big Papa from Halifax. Pack in the backstretch currently, and we do have a 4-3 pack advantage for the Hellions. A quick call off from Diagon Alley.
Now it looks like to me, from my vantage point, that Diagon Alley was on the outside of that, but she does get all 4 points. The refs had a better vantage point. That they would know what they're doing.
She had 1 foot up, I believe, when she called it off.
Oh, okay.
If I'm not
Explain
mistaken.
that to me.
Yeah, so, well, if 1 foot was inbound and in play and the other one was just not touching, I mean, it's,
Okay.
you know, there's no out of bounds.
Okay. Because
Because
I thought her skate was outside of bounds, but you know what?
Oh.
Sitting right here,
It's tough.
and viewing that from diagonally over there, I guess that's kind of hard to see. So definitely defer to the refs on that. They know what they saw.
Well, I know what I see right now, and in this case, it actually is number 507 Raging Radish, who has consistently appeared on the scoreboard as jammer, taking lead for Halifax. 4 points to her credit. And let's see, Mizzy C working it out past number 92, Bloxy Hart, and 0 box blocker at the front of the pack.
Looks like Bonnie Doom is headed to the box for the Hellions. So Mizzy will not be able to pass the star to anyone, but I guess that doesn't matter now that the jam got called off. So
Radish calls it after picking up 3 more, so a total of 7 for Halifax, making it a 6-point game. Hellions of Troy still on top, 42-36, and we are almost already a quarter into the game. Look at that.
And look at the score there. I think this could
know.
change. We've got Tank and Wavy Bones on the line. This is sure to be interesting. And it looks like the Hellions have figured out that Tank gets that momentum. They've got wheels on the line.
Of course. And we know taking the space, it is an effective way to shut down a Juki Jammer. Lead for Wavy Bones, Tank not far behind.
Why would you say that, Chad?
Well, I know. It's the internet. I don't know these
It's the internet. Yeah, Chad has a fear of the internet ever since the Craigslist killer.
I missed whatever was said on that
Right
side.
there.
Oh.
Jeez. Just taking the ultimate safety
and
precautions.
also not going to murder me in real life. Okay, I apologize. So if you were just listening and you're not reading the chat, oh, hey, I'm looking for some camera operators for the La Foire du Nord in May, if anyone in Quebec is in Quebec and also not going to murder me in real life. Yeah, well, hey, you got to protect yourself, right? Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Speaking of getting checked, there's lots of checking going on in that pack, but it looks like Big Papa has made it out as your lead jammer up against Die Again Alley.
And right now we hear the no pack call. Everybody quickly reforms right at the brink of the back stretch, but Big Papa up the straightaway, 4 points to her credit.
Oh, we have looks like a 1 point game here. Could see a lead change soon.
Not stressful, not at all.
Not at
I have
all.
a feeling. And Jezebel out there with the Hellions, I do believe. We have a fan, Blake 13.
Blake also a fan of Rapunzel, my surrogate derby sister.
There you
Love
go.
her. She's out there being a pivot with her Wonder Woman shorts. They are lucky shorts, by the way.
Oh, good to know. Okay, so number 60, Zoom Zoom, wearing the star for Halifax.
Oh,
and 84,
but
Missy C.
Missy C is your lead jammer right up through the inside.
Yeah, Missy C taking every little bit of space to get up there. And Big Papa, it's hashtag crop top won't stop. It's the extra speed from the crop top power. Thank you. Someone in the chat gets it.
It's a thing.
Well, since Jim Speeder Parker is no longer coaching Bay State, and I know he was watching earlier from Texas because he moved, and he would wear crop tops when skating and sometimes while coaching.
Very nice.
So I have always said hashtag crop top won't stop, and it is true. It's full effect here.
Looks like on her last trip around the track, Missy C picked up 4 more to bring the Hellions to 52. Tank and Wavy on the line now. Again, wheels at the line. I'm telling y'all, they figured it out.
But also for Wavy, too, because you'll notice that on the line, Halifax, they were trying to shut down the outside lanes. It didn't quite work because Wavy is
Get your bingo cards ready. Jammer on jammer action.
Oh, no, you said the phrase.
I did.
Or as I like to say, aggression.
Aggression. If they don't touch, I don't call it. But if they touch, I say jammer on jammer action. Yes, be sure's Mizzy has been on fire all weekend.
Yes.
I told her so after she played her last game. I was like, girl, you fire. I literally said that to her.
Well, we're seeing the Mohawk Valley Roller Derby, the Quad Fathers support this weekend for the
Quad
Hellions.
Fathers. I love it.
That's B-Shires.
Oh, hi, B-Shires.
And also earlier, Stankus was on cheering them on, specifically for Mizzy. So yes, indeed, on fire. But Diagon Alley with Big Papa.
Shout out to Slammy Whipchester's ass blocking, thanks to T and Treble.
Okay, so turn 2, we're seeing a little bit of accordion action back together, but Big Papa makes it look easy. 4 points up for Halifax.
And penalty called on Diagon Alley, but she is not sure what it's for. Raising her arms. Ah, okay.
And that's exactly why we watched the jam ref.
Yes, we do. She looked confused. I was looking at her.
Yep.
All right, waiting for Big Papa to approach the pack. There is silence.
Yes.
It did get eerily quiet for 2 seconds.
It's funny because we've noticed, at least today, I've noticed there's been a few times during games, either with official reviews, everybody in here gets so intense, it goes dead silent. But
and there's no music playing here in the venue, which is not helpful. I don't know if it's because of the acoustics.
It is a good thing because it actually eliminates an issue on Twitch for Chad with music in the background as well, especially for when it gets posted to YouTube.
Gotcha.
And archived. So 4 points up for Big Papa on that last pass, a total of 12.
Happy birthday yesterday, and it cost me $10,000.
Oh, what?
I sang my own rendition of Happy Birthday, and Chad joked that I cost him $10,000 because he doesn't
no.
have the licensing for that. Har, har, har.
Oh, well, I think that finally does. A regular Happy Birthday no longer has that licensing issue. Because
Boom, Chad.
It's actually
Boom.
not,
In your face.
Okay, so I may have dabbled in being a trivia host, and that was
Oh.
something that just within the last couple of years finally came up on the expiration. But head ref Russ, I'm sorry, I can't say words right now.
Say that 5 times fast.
Head ref Russ is representing Europe in his first time reffing at a U.S. tourney
Oh,
here.
congratulations,
So, yay.
Ref Russ.
That's a big deal. People know him. And
wipe out.
sliding out 84, Missy C at Jam's end. Let's see, no points on
No
that Jam.
points.
So Halifax still remaining on top just by 3 points, 55-52. And we have about 9.5 minutes remaining in the first period
right.
as Wavy Bones and Tank prepare to face off.
A familiar lineup this
Yes.
evening.
Nice tight Jam rotations on both sides. We don't have
Yes.
to really check the rosters all that often, which is very convenient for us. I'm not being selfish, not at all. Also, Tank going line to line, going for the open lane. They are taken down low. Let's see if they're able to get around the Hellions. And on that inside line, Tank able to take it 10 seconds in, checking their wheel to make sure all is well. Lead to Tank's credit. And Wavy Bones fighting up against the brace 2 wall, which just came crashing to the floor in the back stretch. Wavy cycling back. Okay, Wavy Bones working in turn 3 to get around the Halifax defense. And Box Blocker had something to say about that, but their hip was able to perhaps burn a few seconds. Tank gets through, takes 4 points, and calls it.
And we, I believe, have a lead change.
No, we had one on the last.
52 to 59?
Right. It was 55 to 52.
Oh, I missed it.
It's okay. So from representing Europe.
Yeah.
Representing
Sorry,
Europe.
we were just
Yes,
talking
we had
to Lady Lana.
Yes. Okay. So I have a fun mute button, so if you need me to, I can go ahead
I will
and
mute
say-
the heck out of you.
Oh, no!
I'm going to do it now. Ha, she's trying to talk and she can't.
No,
No.
you have a microphone and they can hear me.
Psych, we just
See?
playing games.
I'm smart.
All right, speaking of
SMRT.
playing games, right now, Diagon Alley is your lead jammer, closely followed by Big Papa.
Yes, and right now we're seeing Diagon Alley push up against the brace 2 wall from Halifax, but no points, forces a call off of the jam. I do believe first jam in several that has been scoreless for both teams.
All right, we did get that shout out read out in the house for Ref Russ.
Yes, and I know that we had welcomed and thanked the officials. We had talked,
Yes.
introduced the NSOs, but not the on-skates refs.
So let's thank them
So,
right now.
yes.
Let's thank those
So
zebras.
Head ref Russ is Russell
Yes,
Phillips,
Russell Phillips.
to those who did not know. And also General Relativity, Jean-Philippe Amon, Dizzy DeCapo, Guinness, Mother Felker, and Babelfishy are out there in the stripes. So thank you once again. Mizzy C securing lead for the Hellions.
All right, and hopping out of the pack is Raging Radish, coming around in her rainbow shorts. But Mizzy calls it before she can enter the pack for any points. Poor Radish.
So just
Womp womp.
about 6.5 minutes remaining in the first period, and Hellions able to narrow the score gap and down to 3 points. So they are at 56 to Halifax's 59.
Exciting.
So it's been 2 jams since Halifax has scored any points. Wavy Bones on the line for Hellions, and if you are just joining us, Hellions of Troy in black with pink and green accents, and of course the Halifax Harbor Grudges in white with blue accents. Tank, their jammer of record.
And speaking of Tank, oh, they are still lead jammer despite wiping out at the Apex. That's
okay,
all right.
I don't know if we can get a replay, but
Can we?
Tank's run up the inside line was a thing of beauty. Yes, you are the best, Chad. All right. Okay, very good. And Pat currently moving into the backstretch. Jam is called by Tank. Let's see. A total of only 2 points for Tank. Taking Halifax to 61.
Blocked from view by all those blockers.
Oh,
Darn
well,
it.
in any case, the run up the line was glorious.
Yes.
Yes, I'm just glad that I saw it.
All right, we've got Big Papa for Halifax and Die Again Alley for Hellions of Troy. Let's see what transpires.
Big Papa feeling the beat off the line.
Ooh,
And
nice
a big
hit by
from
Box Blocker.
Insane. And so Big Papa taking lead. Let's see. Pat keeping it slow between turns 1 and 2, but Diagon Alley able to break it. And Papa in the pack.
Ooh, I believe there is a low block penalty being called on. What that?
Illegal contact.
Illegal
penalty.
contact. Sorry, I'm still learning my ref
Oh,
hand
no, that's
signals.
okay. This is something that I had to learn because of AFTDA cert testing a couple of years ago, and I try to make sure I stay on that. It's very helpful. Ooh,
Jim caught that run
thank
up the
you,
line. Clip.
Jim. And 4 points up on that pass, a total of 8 in the jam for Halifax. So Big Papa putting that up, taking them to 69 points over Hellions of Troy's 59 because their jammer picked up 3.
Nice. We've got Mizzy C and Raging Radish on the line. Also Wheels on the line. Oh boy, this is a new setup for these two jammers. Let's see what they do.
Well, you know, when you, I like to call what Halifax is doing, getting all nice and cozy like that. That's called making it weird.
Making it weird.
Because you're getting all up in the space, so that way they have no room to move.
Raging Radish rushing out of that pack, but not too far behind is Mizzy.
Halifax defense taking to the front of the pack. They are at full strength, so anxiously awaiting Mizzy C's arrival. Jam is called. Their points are saved, and we have 2 put up for Halifax. So 71 to 59 currently in Halifax's favor, and just about 3 minutes remaining on the period clock.
Tank checking their skates and their tape situation on their shin guard there. Diagon Alley taking the back section of the jam line. Gonna probably gain some momentum and I'm guessing blast through that pack.
It is a 4-3 pack advantage, getting things started for Harbor City Grudges. Halifax Harbor Grudges. And lead for Tank, not far behind, maybe a quarter lap or so. That's Diagon Alley. In the back stretch, the pack trying to catch Tank, but nope, can't catch them.
Nice job using your edges, Tank. Staying up and able to get all 4 of those points.
Those edges are a momentum saver sometimes when you come around those tough curves.
Yep.
So 75 to 59 for Halifax. And Big Papa back at it up against Mizzy C. While the Hellions took the back line, Halifax defense, because they are down a blocker, opting to take a little space and then move it in. And Mizzy coming up against that brace 2 wall, while Big Papa going up the outside line and lead for Big Papa.
Oh, but Mizzy is very close, probably less than a quarter of a track behind Big Papa. The pack is running all the way around turn 2 and 3 and 4. And now they're going, they're gone.
Yeah. And Big Papa picks up 3 with the call off.
None for Halifax. Wavy Bones up for Halifax next with Raging Radish.
Okay, a full complement of blockers on the track for both teams. And I haven't seen too many dance moves yet from the Hellions coach, but I've been getting a kick out of his dance moves.
Oh, you know, but
Yes.
Beachy, I think I see one Hellions blocker in the box.
Oh, I have someone blocking my view,
yes,
so thank
a blocker
you for
is
that.
blocking you.
I know, right? I have a blocker obstructing my view on the sideline. So a 4-3 pack advantage for Halifax.
He just danced, you're missing it.
Yes. Well, earlier there was the running man. Doesn't mean running man. I love it.
He just danced for you, Electro Giraffe. He
I
did.
mean, nothing wrong with the happy dance. I'm
Little
all about
spill
that
at the
life.
end, but they're laughing about it.
4 points up.
Oh, a high block penalty called on
Radish.
Radish there.
Well, you know, sometimes radishes get a little too spicy for the salad mix, so off to the penalty box they go.
Yes.
Um,
To have a sit. Power jam.
Okay,
power
that's
start.
Funk.
For
Okay,
Halifax.
I thought that.
Oh.
Okay, I thought Funk looked familiar. Okay, this is why Funk
The
probably
sassy
from
dance.
Quadfathers. Okay, that's why. Took me a second.
I want him to do Laffy Taffy. Do that Laffy Taffy.
You know what? I'll take the Running Man. The Running Man was hilarious. But yes, lead to Diagon Alley's credit. So the Hellions on the power start, able to work that out. We'll see if they're able to change things up on the scoreboard, pushing up against a stalwart defense from Halifax with box blocker as the brace.
They got Halifax has a 15-point lead right now. Oh, and a successful apex jump by Raging Radish.
Like I said, spicy veggie.
Yes.
Yes.
Diagon Alley calling off with 4 points to her credit, none for Raging Radish.
So 78 to 67 as we finish period 1 with Halifax ahead of Hellions of Troy. And I'm sure we're going to be in for an edge of your seats treat as the game continues.
Here's that apex jump again.
Yes.
Woo!
And before we head to intermission, we'd like to thank Sociopath, New England Roller Derby Report's official broadcast partner,
Yes.
sponsoring the production. Of course, we'd like to thank them. Sociopath is a skater-run business offering custom sewn-to-order leg wear for teams and individuals, size-inclusive activewear designed to fit you. Sociopath also offers dozens of armband and helmet cover options for scrimmage and competition, and team discounts are available, so please see sociopath.ca for more details.
And if
That's
you spend over...
Oh,
they got it right there.
yes,
Sociopath.ca.
I know, but some folks might be listening.
Oh, that's true.
versus reading. So
driving their cars.
SEWCIOPATH.ca, yes, as in Canada,
Yes.
for more details. And that coupon code you were about to
Yes,
mention.
it's 45. If you spend over $45 Canadian, you can get free shipping until May 3rd. Just don't forget to enter that code NERD NERD if you want that free shipping on orders over $45 Canadian.
And we'll be back in about 13 minutes to bring you the conclusion of Hellions of Troy versus Welcome back to Coastal Chaos 2019. We are about to start period 2 of game 11. So the next to last game here, which started around 5 p.m., the matchup of Hellions of Troy Roller Derby versus Anchor City Rollers Club's Halifax Harbor Grudges. So I am Beautiful Banshee, in case you missed it, and thank you all for watching/listening to our broadcast brought to you by Nerd Derby at twitch.tv/Nerd Derby. Be sure to subscribe and follow because we do have one game left today at 7 p.m. That will be Black Rose versus Bay State, so you definitely want to stick around the way we left it at the end of period 1. Halifax ahead by 11 points, 78-67. Things are up and running. We've got Tank as your lead jammer. Tank, of course, with Halifax's Harbor Grudges. They are in white with blue accents up against the Hellions of Troy. Wavy Bones, the jammer of record for Hellions. And Hellions in black with pink and green accents. And Brady Punch will be back with me shortly. Chad singing to himself off the mic. I know, I'm in a different spot than where I was earlier on in the broadcasts today. I was sitting next to Chad, so I was enjoying all of the side comments. Because they are quite entertaining. So now I have to try a little harder to hear. But on the track, we've got Mizzy C with the star for Hellions up against Raging Radish for Halifax in the pack. In turn 2, picking up a little bit of speed, headed for the backstretch, and right on Team Crop Top, Block and Decker bracing the 2-wall in front for Halifax. Mizzy C beam dipping right around with a graceful pirouette to call it off. And yes, Rojo Derby. These two teams are very well matched. Now, the interesting thing is we know Hellions of Troy Roller Derby as of 3/31/19 are ranked 168 in the WFTDA. However, Halifax Harbor Grudges were previously unranked, so their presence here at Coastal Chaos 2019 will make quite the statement for them. All right, so back on the track, our jammer pairing, Big Papa with the star for Halifax, and Diagon Alley for the Hellions. Hello, Brady Punch.
Hello, I am happy to be back. Sorry, I was stuck in the bathroom. There was a line.
Not to worry, we understand. Sometimes there's a line, and yes, I totally
Always
pull
in the
rank.
ladies' room.
No,
What
no,
the heck?
I totally pull rank if there aren't officials or skaters in front of me who need to be there right now. Say, I'm really sorry. I'm on broadcast right now. I need to get back.
Okay.
And most folks are quite nice about it.
I will know for next time.
It really is. It's effective. I've used it twice today.
Oh.
FYI. But and I appreciate the folks who let me run. And it wasn't an excuse. It was fact. I had 6 minutes till Derby time, so I had to run and come down. But 3 points for Hellions of Troy narrows the Halifax lead to 10 points, 82-72. Wow. Oh, I love it. So thank you, T-Star 90. Grudges are unranked, but they have always been beasts.
Yeah,
and I think that's evident for what we've been seeing today.
Especially
and this entire weekend.
Especially Tank here is definitely a beast.
So Tank lining up to the outside, and they're going with a zigzag motion through the pack. We'll see if it's effective for them.
Oh, and to the outside.
Quick juke, yes. Lead to their credit. Wavy Bones is their opposition about a quarter lap behind Tank. And we see in the back stretch, Tank calls it off, picking up 2 points for Halifax Harbor Grudges. No points for Wavy Bones. Okay, so we have a 4-3 pack advantage for Hellions of Troy heading into Jam 5 of period 2.
We have Raging Radish up for Halifax, and it looks like 84, Mizzy C for Hellions of Troy. And Mizzy C with your lead jammer status.
Okay, so mid-pack right now, Raging Radish fighting it out as the pack sits in turn 1, just in that midway between turns 1 and 2. The Hellions defense really locking it down on Raging Radish,
Yes,
while 4 points go for Missy C.
Ruthless Bader Ginsburg there.
Yes.
She was fighting with Radish for a little bit in the middle there.
Or as I like to say, the notorious RBG.
Yes.
Oh my goodness,
Love her.
I love. When I saw, I was previously unaware of Ruthless Bader Ginsburg until I arrived here today. I am a fan.
Yes, automatically.
Yes, I actually have on my my nice coat, for my work appropriate stuff. I have a rad pin that is Ruth Bader Ginsburg's face, and it says Supreme.
Nice.
She's got like the descent collar on. That
Yes.
was one of my league mates at Providence, Monsoon, gave that to me, and I love it. But 8 points on that last jam took the Hellions to 80, narrowing the score gap to 4 points. The lead that Halifax has as they sit at 84. Wavy Bones versus Big Papa.
I agree, T-Star. This floor does look slippery.
Ooh.
Ruth is also, fun fact, hashtag fun facts, Ruth is also an amazing cook and baker. Yum,
Okay,
yum.
I like it. I can get down with that. And Big Papa still maintaining a quarter lap distance in front of Wavy Bones as the pack puts on the brakes at the edge of turn 3 and saving their points. Very wise as Block and Decker and her fellow blockers proceed to move forward.
Looks like Big Papa was just turning around to confirm that they had indeed gotten 2 points. But oh wait, 3.
She picks
It
up
looks
3.
Looks like because I see
Yes.
that thumb now. I like when refs do that, and then they give a little animation to it, and they kind of make it look like it's a talking little animal when they stick out the thumb and 2 fingers.
You know what? Yeah, like a shadow puppet.
Yeah,
I can dig it.
That helps me when I'm a scorekeeper to see that it's 3, because each number will have a different animation. So 2 will be like scissors, so it's helpful.
Well, speaking of animated,
Yes.
Tank leaping out of the pack, lead to their credit up against Diagon Alley. Again, that tight jammer rotation for both teams.
Ooh, hard knock to the outside for Tank, but Tank
Yes.
calls it off with
In turn 3.
how many points up there? It looks like the ref is conferring. Dizzy DeCapo is just confirming with the OPR Guinness about what they saw on the outside there.
Oh, and I apologize. I've been calling 0 on Halifax Harbor Grudge's box blocker, but because they're in a white jersey, they're actually Hank Scorpio.
Oh, darn it.
Yes. So I forgot to tell you that. I know we were rushing with some notes before the game, but I just noticed the Hank Scorpio note on the jersey because coming off the track, I could see the Hellions jammer laughing
Speaking
with
of
Hank
a
Scorpio.
Hellions jammer,
There we go, Missy C.
lead jammer. No, do you think we're going to have a lead change soon?
It is possible, but we're getting more intel here on Ruthless Bader Ginsburg. With her specialties are hitting you so hard, you wind up in another turn, and the French-style macarons. Oh. Ooh, I need to be friends with Ruthless Bader Ginsburg.
Oh, and
that's official.
Banshee, you are okay. Rojo is the foremost expert on this team, and Rojo says that box blocker would be totes okay.
Oh, okay. Well, all I know is I was enjoying the interaction between Hank Scorpio / box blocker with the Hellions jammer because there was something they said as they come off the track. Both of them were just cackling with laughter.
Yeah.
And I love moments like that. So only a 3-point lead now for Halifax, 87 to 84.
That might change
Wavy.
because Wavy Bones is your lead jammer, but in hot pursuit, Big Papa. I wonder if Wavy's going to try and get some points before calling.
Well, we
and
will
there
see.
she goes. She did.
Oh,
but,
and let's see how that worked for
Big
Papa.
Papa did not gain any points. Oh, wait.
Oh, no.
Big
Papa picked up 3 points. No points for Wavy. So it's the NOTORIO US. You best lay down slow.
Ooh.
That's right. Yep.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Spitting out rhymes here.
I will save you from the rest of it, but I'm far
Thanks,
better
Benji.
at salt and pepper. But,
Here I go.
No. Yeah, but you know what, though? Shoop is such a default. I can and have actually rocked all 3 parts of that.
Oh, nice.
Well, 2 parts
Would love
because
to see that.
CAC took care of the male voice part at ECDX a couple years ago doing karaoke. It was pretty sweet. But
You know what
I
else
digress.
is pretty
Tank.
sweet? Tank
Tank
getting lead
lead.
jammer.
But also the blockers out in the pack right now. We're seeing some strong representation from Halifax, locking it down on Diagon Alley. However, Tank able to swoop around, picks up 4, 10-point lead maintained, 94 to 84. And we are officially 9 minutes in to period 2. Can you believe it, Brady?
I can indeed.
It's crazy. It's gone by so quickly, though, because there haven't been a lot of clock stoppages.
TN Treble says Wavy is also known as Noodle. Hey, can you tell us why Wavy is also known as
because
Noodle?
she wavy and can
She
noodle
wavy?
around. Like
Can noodle around?
Well, you can see. Thank goodness the Hellions blockers got out of the box by the end of that, yes.
Yep,
and
true that.
scoreboard refresh. Well, it is 94-84 currently. And we have
Halifax in the lead, but that may change because your lead jammer is Mizzy C from Hellions of Troy.
Meanwhile, Raging Radish at the back of the pack, pushing it into the back stretch from turn 2, and coming right around Rapunzel, and on 1 foot no less. So just making that initial 4 points up for Mizzy C. And pack, between turns 3 and 4, jam is called. So we are down to a 6-point game, still with Halifax on top, 94-88, and just under 20 minutes remaining. We know the clock is not updated on the broadcast, perhaps.
It's the internet.
But this is what happens sometimes
It's just
when we
Chad
are not,
says it's broken
when we
all the time.
haven't reset at the half. That may be part of it, but it's also sometimes just how it updates to us. Sorry, guys.
So we have a score of 94 Halifax, 88 Hellions of Troy.
Yes,
and with
thank
20,
you, T and Treble.
19 minutes and 30 seconds left on the board.
But that noodle called Wavy Bones is on the track right now.
There she
taking
goes,
lead.
noodling around.
Yeah, and Big Papa not far behind. Oh, somebody just went Randy Savage on the house mic. I heard, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm waiting for Snap It to a Slim Jim. Watch out. True danger in the his house.
All right, Wavy Noodle picks up 4 more points. I'm going to call her Wavy Noodle now.
I like it.
Bonesy, Wavy Noodle. She has so many nicknames, just like my dog. Like, my dog has, tons of nicknames that they will answer to. It's insane.
There's something I do need to point out.
Yeah.
Despite the fact you have, I'm sure your corgis are freaking adorable.
They
I
are.
need to see some photos, by the way.
Yes.
But 2-point lead now due to those 4 points from our
Dun,
friend
dun,
the Noodle,
dun.
Wavy Bones.
Thank you, Noodle.
So 94-92.
Wavy Noodle.
Wavy so fancy, yes.
What kind of noodle would Wavy be? Would she be like ramen? Would she be like spaghetti?
Cavatappi.
Cavatappi, maybe?
Swirly and twirly. But on the track right now, Tank, speaking of swirly and twirly,
Yes.
they are doing the things with the juking and
And
swirly
the
and
spinning.
twirling up on the outside line
Very
in turn
close.
1.
Oh, die again.
Clearing the
Allie
track.
with a penalty.
Lead going to Tank as a result with the power jam. And in that back stretch, we have Hellions taking the front. But look at that sweeping pick. Let's see how it helps Tank out, if so. Because we know Hellions wanted penalty kill, but Tank says, oh, no.
No, I'm going to stay on my skates, stay upright and balanced, and get all
Could
4
be-
of those points.
But, Brady, it could be oh, no, or it could be a whole lot of oh, yeah.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
crashing through like the Kool-Aid man.
Yes.
All right, yeah, Wavy needs like half an inch. Any good jammer on their toe stops, just like Tank, which we had a front row seat for that. That was a thing of
did.
beauty. Up on the tippy toes, coming around the pack.
So now a power start for Halifax's jammer, Big Papa.
And so those 8 points brought Halifax to 102. So it seems Halifax keeps bouncing back to that 10-point lead. It just seems to be the trend. But we're not seeing bigger gains. Who knows? That could be remain to be seen. But right now, 102 Halifax, 92 Hellions of Troy. All right. Big Papa, let's see what she's got going on. Gets swept out, but comes back in.
That
Oh, no,
power
staying
jam
on the
didn't last
toes.
long, but Big Papa is still able to obtain lead jammer status over Die Again Allie.
So Halifax taking the front of the pack, moving into turn 2, while the Hellions set and back. They were hoping to catch Big Papa.
They each got 1 point off of that.
There
Very
we go.
good hustle on Allie's part there. Tank putting on the star again for Halifax, and that looks like Mizzy C for Hellions of Troy.
Yes, so definitely sticking with the 2 jammer rotation on each side. At least that's the trend in period 2. Okay, Tank was preemptively juking, but able to come
hit.
around. That zigzag motion has worked for Tank
Yes.
consistently. Tough to catch for sure. And Mizzy C less than a quarter lap behind Tank. So should be interesting as they both hit the pack. Tank heading into that Hellions wall.
Woo! Big block to the outside on Mizzy.
No points for either team.
Yep.
Tank did call it off upon seeing Mizzy C go flying to the outside.
Yes.
And how are our OPRs? It looks like there have been a couple of run-ins
A
today.
couple of close calls for them.
Well, earlier in the Mass Attack and Hartford game, actually it was poor Mother Felker again.
Mother Felker.
For real. She got knocked into by Rabid Raccoon.
No.
It was purely accidental. It just happened to be wrong, like a bad placement, not intentional.
Gotcha.
And of course the skater apologized, but it was not a light tap. Let's just say that.
Well, Big Papa didn't get tapped out at all, as they are lead jammer for this jam. Wavy still trying to make it through the pack.
So the pack extending from turns 1 to 2, picking up just a little bit of speed as it heads into the backstretch. Wavy Bones really pushing out that Halifax line of defense.
Finally got out around turn 3. The pack was moving pretty quickly. The
So we're seeing-
Halifax blockers, Jezebel is going back in, but not able to get in before the whistle to help out.
That was some quick offense, too, coming from Yabba Dabba Doom, the pivot on Halifax, working to Big Papa's favor. So 8 points take them to 111 for Halifax, 93 Hellions, and a team timeout for the Hellions. And don't forget, up next, we have the penultimate game of the tourney. That's right, 7 p.m., Black Rose Rollers versus Bay State Brawlers. And not only is Coastal Chaos a WFTDA recognized tournament, but we have quite a few coming up.
Yes, we currently, I don't know if it's already wrapped up or not, but So Disco and K-Town Shakedown are happening. If anybody has any updates on those, we'd love for you to put those in the comments.
Oh, I have friends there this weekend.
Oh.
Bobby Narco's on the crew, and I do believe Hannity is there, a bunch of other folks.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very
so it's
cool.
pretty nice.
And then we also have Put Up Your Toques May 3rd through the 5th in Kitchener, Waterloo, Ontario, Canada, hosted by Tri-City Roller Derby. And then the most famous one, Banshee, is...
Oh, well, the Big O coming. Oh, well, are you talking about? Oh, okay.
yeah.
Sorry. I was excited because Big O was next on the list for next
Yeah.
weekend because I'm going.
Are
in
you?
Eugene, Oregon, I am on the crew with my buddy, the THA, Julia Caesar,
nice.
hosted by Emerald City Roller Girls. But we know East Coast Derby Extravaganza
Yes,
in
ECDX.
Feasterville, Trevose, Pennsylvania, hosted by Philly Roller Derby, June 21st to 23rd. Of course, that's a roller derby summer camp.
Yes.
And your tournament head announcers for ECDX are none other than RTHA Gretchen Little, paired with Amy Jo Moore. So people I adore, and they're going to have a blast. But that jam was also a blast for Tank and Halifax,
Yes.
putting up a quick 4 points. Halifax
Hit
at
it and
115
quit it.
and Hellions at 93.
Shout out to the Storm family of photographers out there at the moment.
Yes.
Oh, Mudgy asking how Shipyard did. We have the
Shipyard
scores?
won. I do not have the end score. Let me check and see. I will find out if.
It was a lot.
Yeah. Well, there was a significant win over Granite State, and I know that everyone was quite pleased. But we will find out for you. Not to worry.
Oh, I believe someone did. T-Star 90 says 114 to 212 for FCR. Thank you very much for being on top of that. And speaking of being on top of things, Mizzy C is on top of her scoring pass right now, but calls it off before Raging Radish can enter the pack and gain any points. So no points on that jam for either of those ladies. Lining up right now, we have Big Papa for Halifax and Wavy Noodly Bones for Hellions of Troy. I'm just going to keep, calling her different things.
I love
She'll
it
laugh.
because you're coming up with all the creative names.
I was thinking earlier in some broadcasts we could combine names like Bacon for Mercy and Tank were up against each other, and I called them a tank of bacon.
Oh, look at Jim is picking up on the Wavy Noodly Bones. All right, but Wavy Bones going to the inside because being taken to the outside line wasn't working, but able to clear space enough, just a little bit. That's all she needed. And Big Papa not far behind the pack in the back stretch. And we're seeing Halifax set up at the front.
And hit it and quit it for Wavy Noodly. Bonesy Bonesy. Go Noodles. Can we start calling her Noodles and Company?
Oh, jeez. Brady,
gosh.
Brady dear, I think
just-
you're getting a little punchy, and that is not intentionally a play on your name. Punchy.
Oh gosh, that is a good one. You know, I've had that name since 2017, and I didn't even realize that was a pun. Oh, Jesus.
You are on day 3 of this event. I'm only on day 1 for myself because
You're a little sharper.
Well, yeah, slightly. I mean, I'm a little sleep deprived, but
Yeah,
it's totally
as
worth
am
it.
I.
And I was, doing game day stuff down at Providence yesterday, but yeah, that's why.
How did that go?
Oh, it was great. They ended up winning over Connecticut on both A and B team games, and it was a lot of fun.
Good.
Yeah, and there were
That's
even
fun.
like pies in the face happening. There was some good
Oh
stuff.
my gosh.
Yeah. So we do what we can to entertain ourselves and
Liven
the
it up.
fans. Yeah.
There is an official review requested by Halifax right now. Not sure what about. Any guesses, Banshee?
Honestly, I'm not sure, but we'll seek confirmation.
Yeah. What do you guys think about? Think they are chatting about? Anything you observed that maybe we didn't catch? Let us know in the comments. All right, the refs are going over to discuss. We will be getting that information shortly for you. Meanwhile, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Sociopath.ca. Sociopath is a skater-run business offering custom sewn-to-order legwear for teams and individuals, size-inclusive activewear designed to fit you. Sociopath also offers dozens of armband and helmet cover options for scrimmage and competition. You know, the thing I really like about this company is that they are size-inclusive because nobody's body is exactly the same as someone else's. I mean, you may be able to fit into maybe a medium, but maybe between a medium and a large is best for you. So that's what it's all about, is size inclusivity. So if you are planning on ordering anything from Sociopath, team discounts are available, and then another type of discount, even if you're an individual, also applies. If you spend over $45 Canadian, you will get free shipping until May 3rd if you enter the code NERD, N-E-R-D, into the little box there when you're checking out. So go to sociopath.ca. That is SEWCIOPATH.ca for more information. All right, it looks like the refs are done talking, and the head ref is explaining what is happening. Banshee is there in the middle getting all the information firsthand. Gotta love her. She's always on top of that. Shout out to our track ninjas here. They are so good at what they do. Oh, look at that. What is that? Jim. Oh, it's a squid. I'm new to Twitch here, and I'm seeing all sorts of really cool emojis, and I'm so glad that they have a roller skate emoji, by the way. Can I get the roller skate emoji a bunch of times, please?
I think you have to. I think that's a channel. So I think you subscribe to their channel.
Okay. So hello, friends.
Hello, Banshee. Welcome back.
I paid our officials friends in the infield a
I
visit.
told them.
Yes, and so had a great little chat and found out that Halifax was seeking a skating out of bounds penalty against the Hellions jammer. And the officials conferred, and they agreed with the request. So this means that Halifax retains their official review, and there's a power start for Tank right now.
All right. Not that Tank needed it, I guess.
No, but Tank will take it
yes,
and make it
they
work.
will. And they are doing it and doing it and doing it well. I got you on that. I got Banshee on that one. She had to press the mute button because she was laughing.
I mean, you would be the second announcer to make an LL Cool J reference today. I did it earlier with perhaps
Don't you know that that's my work name? Like, people call me LL because
Oh, that's
my
cute.
name is Lauren Leahy.
Oh,
Hi,
okay.
everybody, by the way. That's my real name.
Oh, jeez. You
Oh,
just dropped
no.
the government name on them. Oh, look at this. We have
All the
noodles and
noodles.
wavy things happening here. The
Amazing.
noodly squid. But 10 points for Halifax on the last jam, taking them to 125, a 30-point lead over the Hellions at 95.
Whoop, whoop.
So a productive power jam.
Yes. Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, right. Productive power jam, PPJ. But what I was going to say earlier, I quoted Mama said knock you out.
Nice.
Because someone said something was a comeback, and I was like, don't call it
Don't
a
a comeback. I've been here for
They've
years.
been here for years because it was Bay State Brawlers who
Oh,
are
nice.
a consistent
Yes.
visitor to this event.
Yes.
And it was not a comeback. So,
All right, back
but-
to the action here. Mizzy C is your lead jammer for the Hellions of Troy. And out of the pack right now is Raging Radish for Halifax. 4 on the board, and a quick call off for Mizzy C and the Hellions of Troy, bringing them to 99. I see no roller skate, but I'll give you a no pack. Thanks, T-Star.
But that's cool. We have officiating hand signals. That's
Yes.
never bad.
I wish refs could also have like a stripy panty on their head, just like that ref in the little emoji has the
Oh,
hat,
the helmet
stripy,
cover?
the stripy hat.
Well,
Wouldn't
you
that
know,
be fun?
there are some helmet covers. I've seen referees who have worn them.
Yeah, because that would be easier than a custom painted helmet, I feel. But
You know what, though? That doesn't faze me. You were actually talking about the signaling the numbers for points.
uh-huh.
I'm a big fan, but I know not everybody has them. But when the jam refs have the little finger bands,
Yes, tape on their fingers.
those are fantastic.
They
oh,
are.
well, no. There's actually someone who makes them. I know for a
Oh,
fact
really?
that Unicycle Turtle does it, but there are others who do it too.
Unicycle Turtle.
Unicycle Turtle, yeah. That's Goldie Gloves
Nice.
from Mass Attack.
Okay.
But she makes them, and they're actually elastic, colored elastic,
Oh.
that many of the referees in the area have purchased. And
Nice.
instead of tape, but because it's just, it's
Yeah.
not sticky, it's easier.
And it's not wasteful.
Yeah. Oh, so Abby Road Rash, learning that on Hellions of Troy, is in her second season of roller derby.
Dang, she
I
good.
know. Number 17, so that's impressive. But what else is impressive is Wavy Bones, the way that the
Ooh,
Halifax
a big
defense
hit by Beth from above. From above.
burned
Sheesh.
a few seconds on the clock. Tank picking up lead.
Wavy Bones out of the pack. I believe Tank sees her coming, and Tank calls off the jam. Tank picking up 3 points on that. Wavy Bones, none. Yeah, if y'all have any more fun facts about any of the skaters, let us know, and we'll tell the in-house announcers, and they can provide some fun facts to the fans.
That's true.
All right, we got Raging Radish for Halifax, and Die Again out. Oh, I'm sorry, that is Mizzy C for Hellions of Troy. Derby time.
Yes.
Ooh, hard to knock to the outside by Hank there.
So 4-3 pack advantage for Halifax.
Around the outside, Mizzy C, lead jammer, followed closely by Raging Radish. Oh no, a penalty called on Mizzy C, and a lead change. Apparently, Raging Radish is now lead.
Yes.
What
So-
happened there?
Well,
I missed
lead was still available. So because
Oh.
Raging Radish was able to exit the pack without penalty, and even though because that
So the
penalty
penalty had been
assessed, it was
committed
still-
technically before Mizzy exited the pack. Is that what you're
Yes,
saying? Okay,
yes.
got it.
Yeah. So let's see here. So we have Raging Radish, and 4 points so far, but the Hellions were hoping for a penalty kill, and it looks like they received their wish because Mizzy C back on the track up the inside line. Okay, so, and we have 4 moms who are playing for the Hellions today.
Heck yes.
Missy, Jez, Sassy, and Baroness. And all 3 of Baroness's kids play roller derby. How fun is that?
Nice.
It is truly a family affair. And 7 points on the last jam for Halifax takes them to 135 over the Hellions 99. And only 6 minutes remain in the game. Hard to believe because it has been that fun-filled and fast. And oh, hey, look at the clock. It matches. Not the clock, I meant the scoreboard. I'm looking at the score and the wrong word came out. Yes, I'm not punchy, I'm just wrong words coming out. But the right words right now, lead jammer, apply to Big Papa. Let's see how Big Papa gets through the pack.
Diagon Alley entering the pack, and I believe she picks up all 4 points on that pass.
So beating Big Papa by 1 point because 3 points picked up.
She was so fast through that pack that before that first whistle trill, the tweety-tweet, she was able to pass all those hips.
And something else, too, we were talking about how Derby's being a family affair. It also is for Yabba Dabba Doom of the Grudges for Halifax. She has 4 kids in Junior Derby.
Very cool.
Yeah, so
I announced for Junior Derby yesterday, and it was fantastic.
I have had the pleasure of doing that before. I've been a little spoiled because I've seen it at multi-levels from multi-teams, and it is truly a joy, including right here at Coastal Chaos in the past.
I love watching Noodle here get lead jammer status, noodly, wavy noodle nonsense.
Okay, so Wavy Bones getting taken to the inside line, though out of the pack, and we have Yabba Dabba Doom pivot for Halifax off to the penalty box. Plain old Jim, free laps. It's always a fun time, that's right, because that meant a power jam due to Tank being in the box.
Go,
so 8 points
go,
for Wavy Bones.
Go, Wavy. It's your birthday. We're gonna get points like it's your birthday. She got 4 more points like it's her birthday. And you know she don't give up. It's not her birthday.
Wrong rappers.
Sorry. I know it's fitting.
I know. So let's see here.
Ooh.
Oh, 0 points on the last pass, but a total of 12 for the Hellions, courtesy of Wavy Bones, taking them to 115 to Halifax's 138. It is only a 13-point game, narrowing the score gap. So it's getting a little crazy in here, but we do have an official review being requested again by Halifax. I'll be back in a moment.
All right. Sorry, Jim. My bad. I won't sing anymore. I did used to be a music teacher, though, so I wasn't putting on my best singing voice there, but, you know. So Banshee is on the inside getting some information about the official review. They are still listening at this point, and official reviews are never quick. Oh, not what you meant, but okay. Oh, I thought you were like cringing at my 50 impression. Do more singing. Any requests? If anybody says free word, I swear. Oh, Jim is having a heart attack over how close the game is. I feel you, Jim. I really like this Hellions team. They are super nice. And like I said, I kind of adopted one of their players as my surrogate Derby sister because she looks so much like my actual Derby sister on Charm, who had to retire, but she is still considered my Derby sister. Oh, I gotta ask Funk to dance again. Well, Funk is kind of out of my earshot, and I'm not gonna scream over there, but I will try to get Grudge over here. Yeah, we had some singing the other night from I think it was Grudge. They might have been singing Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if it was Grudge.
That was it.
Yeah, it was them, Chad? Yeah, okay. Oh, I do have a request. Spice up your life. I was a Spice Girl for Halloween the year that they were popular. Yes, I was Ginger Spice. I'm a redhead. I'm a ginger. But, oh my gosh, I can't sing for you guys because Banshee is about to come back. I promise I will do it at the end of the game. We're getting back to the action with Big Papa jamming for Halifax. And, ooh, I just lost my line of sight there for the Halifax jammer. That is, oh, sorry, I turned my list over. That is Mizzy C. Mizzy C just cleared the pack. And she is back in with a call off from Big Papa. And here with some information about that call is Banshee.
Okay, hello, friends. So I was able to get in on that huddle and found that Halifax was seeking a cutting the track penalty to be assessed against the Hellions jammer. It was observed by them that she had stepped out of bounds on one of the turns. There wasn't enough evidence to support that, so unfortunately their official review has been used and lost.
Gotcha.
But this way, at least the no-call stands doesn't really affect the outcome of the game otherwise.
All right.
All right, so back at it. We've got Tank.
Ooh, wow.
We're
Diagon
Jammer Star against Diagon.
Alley just straight out of nowhere, grabbing lead jammer status. Tank fighting hard against a noodly wall. Sorry, I can't help myself sometimes.
Wow.
4 on the board for Diagon Alley and the Hellions of Troy, bringing them to 119. Tank through on their initial. Alley juking to the outside and picking up 4 more for Hellions.
And, you know, aiding with that, Ruthless Bader Ginsburg, although taking the inside line and working a little pick action, it was enough of a distraction against Halifax's blocking.
There you go. I tend to be a little jammer heavy because that's like what I'm watching going around the track.
That's
it's the
why I got
fastest
you.
skating. And
This
thank
is-
you for
we-
having my back.
We work together.
Thank you.
So, yes, I see the things. And there's a little bit of hippity-hoppity dancing hip-hop anonymous, if you will.
Big Papa is always hopping.
But, yes, so working at the back of the pack, both jammers, both Mizzy C and Big Papa.
Big pushes going on,
yeah.
but it is Mizzy C who prevails and is your lead jammer. Big Papa also out of the pack with just under 20 feet between them, I'm guessing.
Racing to catch up, but the pack also picks up a great deal of speed, but slows it in turn 3. And
Mizzy jumping and
Hank Scorpio. Hank Scorpio's hip taken down Mizzy C,
Hank
but both
just
laughing.
high-fived Mizzy.
So much fun. I love the level of fun that both teams are having in
Yes.
this game because sometimes, you know, the derby gets a little tense.
It
but
does.
It's now light. Everyone's like, yeah, it's our last game. Let's have some fun.
All right.
So 3 points for Halifax. Take them to 145 over the Hellions of Troy, 123. And it is a timeout right now. I do believe an OTO, yes, an official timeout, as signaled by Toxic Narcotic, which I saw a great photo earlier, captured by Apex Predator,
Yes,
who's
yes,
an
yes.
NSO. Did you see it?
Yes.
Okay. So, but I have to share.
Describe.
Okay, if you were friends with Mark on Facebook, everybody has blown up his wall with a couple of photos. I'm sorry, timeline now. Photos of him signaling the official reviews. And, you know, you have the cheeseburger, the big O up above your head.
Yep.
Well, just the way he was positioned, the light was shining right through the O. And it was something about someone posted, "Oh, he's the keeper of the light." It's just so perfect. It's very fun. So
I do believe we have some dancing out on the track.
dance party time.
Dance
See
party,
some shoulder
dance
shimmy.
party.
Well, you know, Funk over there.
Funk
doing
is
the thing.
amazing.
Yes.
So there's your funk dance, Giraffe.
Funk did the sassy.
Yes, that's the sassy. He did it.
The sassy. Yes.
Giving him the thumbs up for doing the sassy.
Yeah.
He's
but
pumping up over there.
I love it. You know what? Because people are having a good time, and that is what this is about. Yes.
I was here.
All right, and the best part is you didn't get an instant replay on that, did you? I wish you did. Okay, but to the track, Diagon Alley is your Hellions jammer up against Tank for Halifax.
Diagon Alley, lead jammer. Tank still fighting hard, but looking to the inside. Ooh, and a hard knock to the outside by Lil Weezy.
If you didn't notice.
Sorry, inside, outside.
Yeah, but if you didn't notice, we've got all your rappers covered today. We've got Big Papa and Lil Weezy up in the heezy. Okay.
No, you didn't.
Sorry, I
no,
had
you
to.
didn't.
I had to.
Cringe.
For sheezy.
4 on the board for
Sorry,
Die
not-
Again Alley, bringing them to
not
131.
Sorry.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
And neither is Die Again Alley for picking up those points. Tank does break the pack on the initial and 4 more. So let's see. Period clock has expired. And I believe it's a total of 8. We'll wait to confirm whether or not
wow,
there
that was fast.
Yes.
I could have sworn there was more time, but
no, that's why I was
dang.
saying I couldn't believe the pacing of this game. We did not have a great deal of clock stoppages. We got the funk dance. Oh,
Yes!
Jim,
Thank you, Jim.
are a hero.
Coming
friend.
in the clutch, the real MVP.
So after the 8 points picked up
Let's watch this.
from Hellions
Here
of
it goes.
Troy,
Here it goes.
that's
There he
145
goes.
Halifax.
There he go. There he go.
Yes, that's
sassy.
sassy.
That
Thank you.
amazing. Somebody needs to please make a
We
GIF
need
out
a GIF
of that,
and I need to
please.
use it gratuitously. But those 8 points in the last jam from Hellions take
Jim,
them
you
to
are a god.
135. And what did I say about that 10-point spread this entire game?
There it is.
145 Halifax,
Proof in the
135
pudding.
Hellions. I mean, it really could have gone either way, regardless, if only the sassy dance willed more for the Hellions.
I
But
know.
if nothing else, it was a great moment that we could all enjoy. And yes, everyone holding their breath on the last jam. I hear you, friends. So final score, 145 to 135. Congratulations, Halifax Harbor Grudges. And, well played, Hellions of Troy. Could have been you as well. Both teams were amazing, had a lot of fun. And Brady, let's hear about Sociopath.
Yes, Sociopath was actually listening and watching, doing a workout. Yeah, get your workout on. So New England Roller Derby Report would like to thank their production sponsor, Sociopath. Sociopath is a skater-run business offering custom sewn-to-order legwear for teams and individuals, size-inclusive activewear designed to fit you. Sociopath also offers dozens of armband and helmet cover options for scrimmage and competition. Hey, Sociopath, do you have any zebra-striped helmet covers? Because I can't afford a
I'm sure that could happen.
zebra stripe helmet right now. So if they have any zebra stripe helmet covers, that would be awesome. Team discounts are available, so please see sociopath.ca for more details. That's SEWCIOPATH.ca. And if you spend over $45, you get free shipping until May 3rd. Don't forget to enter the code NERD at checkout for that special discount.
And that's 45 Canadian dollars.
Yes.
So don't forget, if you're in America, you get the
America.
exchange rate. All right? I just had to say it.
All right.
But we will be back with one more game for you here from Coastal Chaos 2019, a WFTDA recognized tournament for 7 p.m. Black Rose Rollers versus Bay State Brawlers Punishers. We'll see you soon.
I'm Brady Punch.
And I'm Beautiful Banshee. Good night.
Good night.